welcome back to my channel. And I know it's been quite a while that I haven't had any update of my channel, but today I am very happy that I am able to update my channel. So for today's video is episode 8 of the Fiber Love Affairs podcast, and we will be talking about finished projects, whips, and latest acquisitions. So by the way, I'm Cheryl of The Elegant Ermine, and I am coming to you from the southern part of the Philippines, and I hope you're all having a great day wherever you are today. So on this channel, I share everything that has something to do with crochet, my crochet journey, some thought process while I'm designing a project. I also share some stitch tutorial and some project tutorial, and I hope you will find anything here that would spark your creativity. And by the way, I also sell patterns on my Love Crafts and Ravelry and Creative Fabric stores. And let's get started. Now, let's start this project. I finished this project at the middle of May this year. I have even shared, the process of doing this and creating this. But I haven't had written the pattern yet, but I hope I would be able to share them with you. So this is actually I wanted to consider this my official prototype of my Calla Ziva. I've been showing you my Calla Ziva before, but I had some issues with the consistency of the way that the stitches are oriented on the right side and the wrong side. So I am able to correct it here. This is not the first attempt of recreating my Calla Ziva. Actually, this was the second one. The first one was this. So actually, I have shared this one already with what happened to this, that I wasn't able to continue this project. So this is my Calla Ziva also. This was supposed to be, this was my first attempt of recreating my Calla Ziva. But like what I've said, I had an issue with this. Now, so it didn't work out. So I grabbed another yarn and then was successful this time with recreating my Calla Ziva. So somehow I consider this one my official prototype, because with the issue that I had with the first one that I did, the first one that I did with the design, I am able to correct it here. So I finished this last May, and I really enjoyed this pattern. So I'm going to show you my Calla Ziva. So this is my Calla Ziva. So the first one that I did was made with an Indufil 4-ply. I think I could consider that into a A2A category 3 yarn, but this one is a little bit thinner because this is an 8-ply fine cotton yarn. By the way, I purchased this yarn last 2017, I guess, from Ashley's Crochet, and this is I think the gradient name is Tranquil, or if not Tranquility. Sorry, I'm not that certain, but yes, I bought this from Ashley's Crochet, and it's an 8-ply fine cotton. I'm a lover of 8-ply fine cotton. So I thought that I would not be able to finish, a larger project since I'm using an 8-ply, but I'm happy that I just have an enough size for a shawl with a pattern, even though I was using an 8-ply fine cotton. It's a fingering weight cotton, by the way. So this is my Calla Ziva. I love the color. It's very cool to the eyes. It has some cream, green, mint green, and then a light purple color. So yeah, this is my Calla Ziva. Supposed to be this is my official prototype. So the project is, with this one, and then another one, this one, and then I have this textured stitch that divides the detail. And then I just opted a very simple pattern on the hem because I don't want to take away the attention from the main pattern of the shawl. So this is my Calla Ziva. I hope I would be able to put the pattern into running because I really wanted this pattern to share with you all. And it's been quite a while that I haven't released this pattern yet because I started designing this pattern, I think, at the peak of the pandemic, the end of 2020, maybe November of 2020. And what are we now? We're already 2023 and even nearing to end 2023, and I haven't written the pattern, or I haven't released the pattern yet. So I would love to share them soon. I hope I would be able to write the pattern before the year ends. So this is my Calla Ziva. The second finished project is, I started this when we were in the province last May. We had a vacation, a short vacation with my daughter there. And I recreated my Pnina Shawl because with the issues of my written pattern, I wanted to correct by creating another one. And since I had cakes there on my parents' house, so I was able to recreate it. And so this time, this is my Pnina. This is the Pnina Shawl that I created with the reason that I wanted to correct the issues of my written pattern. One of the suggestion of my testers were the size of my Pnina because it was huge or large for them, that for them you won't be able to finish the project with just one cake. And they suggested that I should have done a pattern that would only consume one cake because that would eliminate the hassle of purchasing another cake for the same project. I hope I make sense. So I listened to them and I wanted to have an option with the pattern that you can finish the pattern up to this part so that you would be able to use a single cake of yarn. So this is my second prototype of my Pnina Shawl. So it's not that large this time compared to the other one that I had with my my first official prototype, because I finished the detail, especially this one, up to third segment already. Third segment. And then I finished off with the detail of the border this time, so it's not that huge, and I believe that a cake would be enough to finish this one. I love the color of this. This is still an 8-ply fine cotton, a fingering weight cotton. I purchased this yarns a long time ago from Crochet with Victories, and I have quite a long, still a let me get the I will show you the leftover of the yarn. So I have this one as the leftover of the cake when I made this one. So sorry. And so this is it. It's just the same. It's just that this is finished up to the third segment only, and then the pattern on the border. But it's just the same. And also, it's good to say that I'm happy that I created this one also, because this time I am able to correct some issues with the pattern on the border. Like I tweaked a little bit, and for me this is already corrected. So this is the second project that I finished, my Pnina Shawl. Now the next one is this. So this is a shawl again with the pineapple detail. I've been wanting to design a shawl with the pineapple detail even before this, or last 2019, I guess, or 2020, when I was in the province. But I wasn't successful with it because the first one that I did design, I had an issue with the upper edge. I wasn't able to proceed with the second row of the pineapple design because the upper edge is going down. It's not what it's supposed to be. I grow bored with the pattern and with the design, so I show it on the shelf. Totally forget it. Not until last year that I saw another pattern with the pineapple that is a square. It's a square. I saw it in Pinterest, and I thought of creating another shawl out of it, out of that design. And this time I was quite successful. But actually, this was not the first attempt of, creating that design, because I used the first one was I used an 8-ply fine cotton. I have shared it also, but I had some issues with it, and it took me quite a while to figure out how I would be able to correct the issue with it. And I'm very happy that I was able to correct it. You know, after I have shoved it on the shelf for quite some times. But don't worry, I'm going to share with you the process, the thought process of the design, behind the design, how I corrected the issue with it. On the next video, I'm going to share it and everything about the design with my pineapple slice. So I'm not going to talk more about it today. So I'm just going to show you this one, my pineapple sliced shawl. I call this pineapple sliced shawl, by the way. So this is my pineapple sliced shawl. This is made with a spun polyester yarn. The spun polyester yarn is quite good with this, for me, with this pattern, because it's a little bit shiny and with a little bit of weight. So it's, for me, it's good with a lacy pattern. And this one, I am sorry if I had different color with the tassels because I ran out of yarn, obviously. Because this yarn, this muted pink colored yarn, I purchased this last 2021, the first month that we get back into the city. I bought these yarns along with different yarns, and I only bought 2 cakes of 100 grams each, with, of course, without the idea of I'm going to use it into a shawl, because if 200 grams would not be able to create a shawl. Now, I wasn't able to buy the same yarn for the tassels. It's no longer available in the same seller. And the closest that I got is this. It's not really closest because it's a little bit shiny pink or a flashy pink this time, but I'm sure it will not cry. But it will not cry because they're just from the same shade, pink. So I had the border with the tassels. Actually, this was not the first idea or the original idea for the hem. But since I had difficulty with figuring out how to create a very elaborate detail of the hem, I just opted this tassels. And actually, it serves well because with the tassels on the hem, it gives a little bit of weight that would somehow pull up the stitches of the body of the shawl, because this is a lacy shawl. So it opens up by pulling a little bit of the stitches. It pulls up and it kind of open up the stitches here. So it serves well. So I haven't weaved in the tail end here. So this is my pineapple sliced shawl. It has no wrong side and right side, because you can have this side as the right side, and you can also have this side as the right side. So this is my pineapple sliced shawl. Super love the details of the pineapples here. The last finished project that I'm going to share with you is this one. It's actually another pineapple sliced shawl. See, you can really tell that I love the design because actually this is not just the second one or the last attempt of recreating my pineapple slice. I still have two on the side. I'm going to share it later. So this is another pineapple sliced shawl. I super love the color of this. You know, it's very summery. I forgot when did I finish this, but I'm going to share it next time when I will be sharing, you know, the whole detail of the design of my pineapple slice next time. So this is the second pineapple sliced shawl that I made. I made a little bit, I know I had a little different take of the edge this time because I did not insert the puff stitches on the hem like what I did with here. This one here, these are puff stitches. So I did not use it anymore here. I just inserted a row of the single crochet, and then each of the stitches I put these tassels, and between the two I love this one most because it's more appealing to me than the other one. It's more taxing because of the tassels that you need to cut and put each stitches, but I love the outcome of this. So this is my second pineapple sliced shawl. This is still a spun polyester yarn, and yes, it's quite long than the other one because of the tassels, but you know, the size of the body, they're just the same. Sixth row of the pineapples. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait lang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the seventh is a little bit half. You know, the complete detail of, or sixth row of the complete detail of the pineapple, and then the seventh is half of it. So yes, this is my second pineapple sliced shawl. Super love this one. Now let's go to the whips, or the work in progress. Now, like what I've said, that was not the last attempt of recreating my pineapple slice shawl. So this is the third one in another color, but still the same type of yarn, spun polyester. This time this is, I think the color of this is rust. And yes, you can really tell that I love the design of the pineapple sliced shawl. So this is the first whip on the side, and then another whip is just the same pineapple. Let me show you. Let me get, but this time with another color. No. And then another whip is this one, still the pineapple with another color. My pineapple sliced shawl with another color. This is a magenta. Super love the color also. It's bright. You know, the color speaks elegance because it is in deep pink color. So yes, I really love the pineapple. It works up fast. That's why somehow I'm able to create two finished projects already with the design, and then I'm, you know, ambitious to create another two because it works up fast. When you know, crochet it, you would be focused on crocheting with it. So I think you would be able to finish it within 2 days, except for the tassels because it, you know, it requires, I think it requires another day for the tassels to finish. So yeah, the last tip that I'm going to share with you is my Pnina Shawl. I'm creating my fourth Pnina Shawl this time. And this time I am creating it in one color, pink. And I opted to finish it up to the fourth segment and then the pattern on the border or the edging. But I'm not sure if my yarn would be enough. But if it won't be enough, I might use another color for the edging. And this time I used a 4-ply cotton. This is not an 8-ply fine, but this is a 4-ply cotton from Ashley's Crochet. Bought this last 2019, I guess. And yes, so this is my 4th attempt of recreating my Pnina Shawl. I hope I would be able to share the pattern soon. I'm finalizing the written pattern, and hopefully I would be able to share the pattern or be able to publish the pattern before the year ends. So this is the last whip on the side. Now for the latest acquisitions, I have quite a few yarns today that I'm going to share with you. So actually the reason that I have these yarns, it's because I wanted to create more of my pineapple slice shawl. I was planning to give, shawls for my loved ones come Christmas, so I'm trying to create more shawls out of the pineapple slice design, out of the pineapple slice pattern. So that's why I purchased these yarns. So this is the rust with the whip that I showed earlier. This one. So this is the rust. I have 6 of this because the shawl consumes 6 cakes of this. So this is 100 grams. Because of the tassels, I used a longer tassel this time. I have a longer tassel this time, so it would consume, the tassel would consume 1 of this. So I have 6 of this. This is rust. This is magenta. I also have 6 of this. And then another one, which is ginger. I think I only have 2 of this. And if I'm planning, I would be doing another pineapple slice with this color. I think I would have to purchase more. And then these are just the freebies from the seller. I forget the seller, but I'm going to link the seller down below. And then I have silver also. So they're just the same. So I'm going to share with you, a closer look of the yarn. So this is the polyester yarn. It's a little bit shiny. So this is the magenta. Yes, and then this is 8-ply. By the way, this is 8-ply. So this. I purchased those yarns not at the same time. Like I purchased, I think this one's first, and then another batch also, and then I added more when I had figured out that I need 6 of the colors, or 6 cakes of a certain color. So I didn't order it at the same time. Now another yarn that I'm going to share with you is this pretty yarn. I super love the color of this. I purchased these yarns with, with the hope that I would be able to purchase yarns for this, because I really don't want to frog this one, and I wanted to finish this one. So I tried to look for the yarn that would be of the same color of this and of the same type of yarn of this. Now I find this certain seller overseas, and this one, I think the quality is just the same with that, but the color is still different with this. It's more of the yellow. See? So still I'm not successful of finding the same color of this. And so this was the reason that I purchased this yarn. And then I saw this one. I love the color of it, and I purchased this one. So I have this too. I'm trying to figure out what I can do with this. So this is an imported Indrivil yarn, 8-ply. This is a little bit expensive than the one that when I purchased this one. But yes, so this is the last yarn that I purchased. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you all next time. Happy crocheting, and God bless everyone.